Thankful for the weather just being quiet.
Yep.
A lot of farmers can just get out of the fields and get things done for cutting the corn and cutting the beans. Now, the dust clouds are huge. I've had a couple farmers reach out to me and say they're kind of cleaning off their combines a little bit more frequently just to make sure the wear and tear is not too bad. But we're in drought conditions, and so there's going to be a lot of big dust clouds. Don't be surprised if you're driving down those county roads and you see this big plume of dust. Just go right through it. You'll be fine. Just make sure you also give the farmers space as they're on the roadways and trying to get to their plots of land. But we want to talk really quick about the tropics this morning. Things are super quiet here in Indiana. There's a front that's sitting over parts of the western Atlantic and parts of the eastern coast too. And we have two tropical systems. Kind of looks weird to have two right next door to each other and both pretty large. We have Hurricane Humberto. That was a Category 5 earlier this weekend, now down to Category 4 strength, still a gnarly storm. And then Tropical Storm Imelda could get to Category 1 strength as it moves to the north, but I want to show you the pass on these because this front's kind of protecting the eastern coastline. So they're going to try to move north for the next day or so, but then each taking a very sharp right-hand turn from the storm's perspective, going to the east. We don't have to worry about any impacts making landfall, at least. There will be some rip currents and waves along the eastern seaboard, but the good news, if you have friends or family that are there, parts of Florida and Georgia or the Carolinas, weather's going to be all right. It'll be a little extra cloudy the next couple of days, but the weather here is pretty sunny. We're talking about high pressure in place. We have 3 high pressure centers across the central U.S., really making sure nothing pops up, and that'll be the case this week. Not a chance of rain. You know, sometimes it's nice when you can get leftovers of a tropical system to give us some rain this time of year. Of course, you don't want a big landfall or anything like that with damage along the coast, but that's one way we get rainfall this time of year. So those tropical systems not coming our way. No drops of rain in this forecast, so very dry as farmers are headed out to the harvest fields throughout the next several days. Right now we're in the 50s, clear skies. We're going to head into the 80s this afternoon. We hit 88 for our high yesterday. Let's go for it again, 88. Today will be the hottest day of the week and will gradually cool off a little bit later this week. But it will be hot for a lot of our high school, middle school athletes. In fact, there are a lot of middle school cross-country invitationals today. And it's going to be very hot for the kids. Make sure they've got lots of water. Dry weather, you don't have to worry about storms impacting the forecast. And no rain at all this week. This is going all the way through this week into this weekend and next week. Why not? No rain here in Indiana. We're going to be one of the driest states as temperatures do sort of cool off a little bit. You're going to see low 80s and upper 70s with a stronger northeast wind to try to get us down a little bit cooler, but above average all week long.